Hi, this is Ken Urban with another 125 video. In this one, we're going to look at the debugger that's part of code blocks, and with that, we're also going to kind of look at what the call stack is and how it's done. So first, we just want to get the debugger, or at least look at it. So I have here the last version of the linked list that we've been talking about, and to start off with, we can kind of go through it step by step. So I'm going to kind of click here on line 18 or so, and then under the debug window, I'm going to click Run to Cursor. And what happens is that code starts, and I have my little blinking cursor over here. It hasn't really done anything, so it's kind of gone, and I have this little triangle here which says that, oh, here it is. This is the line where it's sort of sitting at. Right, so under debug, there's this run to cursor which says, okay, go to that line. So I can hit, like, click down here on, like, let's say line 25, do debug, and then again, run to cursor, right? It runs it down to this line. I mean, nothing has changed on the output because it didn't fail. So that's sort of run to cursor. There's another one in here called next line, or F7, which just goes a single line at a time. So I'm going to use the F7 key, and you can see that it's reading, checking for the end of file, right? So it's doing not end of file, insert it, not end of file, insert. So you see that's going through this while loop here, right, a whole bunch of times. Remember that there's like 20 or so pieces of data in there. And eventually it'll get to the end. I'm just keep hitting F7 here. Right? You see that it kept hitting it. It went past here. If I look at my output window, see that this is the first one, which prints the file as I read it. Right? And now, see, we're still stopped. Right? And then at F7, right? It went through the merge sort, printed it out again. Right? You can see that now. There's the sorted version down there. Minimize it, return, and I'm done. If I look down here, right, we have the done too. When we're done with the debugger, we have to actually stop the debugger. Okay, now I want to look a little bit more specifically in merge sort. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into linked list CPP and find the merge sort routine. And then I'm going to do debug, run to cursor, which comes through here. So it kind of went through the first time, I read it all in, and now it's in that merge sort routine. Let me minimize this so it's not blocking what we're doing. And I can kind of use another window, right, under debug. There's these debugging windows, and one of them is called the call stack. Right? This shows what functions have been called, right? Main was the first function called, then merge sort is now the function on the top. 0 is the top, 1 is sort of buried further down. Right? So if we kind of go and look through this merge sort, we see that it's going to call split, and it's going to call merge sort twice more, then it's going to call join. So we can kind of watch what happens in the call stack. So I'm going to go back and again run to the cursor, right? Which is now, I don't remember where it was. But you can see that it's called merge sort and then merge sort and then merge sort again. So it called it a whole bunch of times. Oh, here it is down for join. So I can see that there are 5 calls to merge sort, and notice that here, right, there's a this. Remember we talked about the this pointer, which talks about the current object. Each of those is running merge sort on a different object in memory. So these are the functions that have been called, and we can kind of look elsewhere in the code because I know that join is going to call inserted back. So if I go here, let's see the next time it calls inserted back. Right, you can see that it called the merge sorts, it called join, it called inserted back. It all last three on this object. And we can just kind of keep going through the code, and we can see that we have more calls to merge sort on different objects. So this idea of the stack is that, well, when this inserted back is done, then it goes back to join. When this join is done, it goes back to this merge sort. When this merge sort is done, it goes back. And eventually, if we look at main, right, we can go to here. Right, all those are done, and we're just left sitting here at main. So this is what the call stack tells you about a program. Okay, thanks. Bye.